Well, morning boys and girls, hope you're well. That looked like another smashing day. That's mid-tide at the minute, off the ebb tide. Low water's another like 3 hours, so I'm just getting the old boat and tractor ready for the old chap to come down. I've obviously gone off in my boat today because that's easier with a hauler in that old deep water. But there's actually someone else off as well. Another fisherman's off. They ain't been off in a while, nice to see. We're getting a bit of a rare breed now on the beach. But what a smashing day. It could be the summer, couldn't it? Costa del Caister. Well, I'll have a quick coffee before I go because the old man make me work hard and all that. Alright then, see you in a bit. Well, the old boy's his usual lateness. He love it. He doesn't ever get here on time. He's always 5 minutes late. Can't blame him though. Better have a quick coffee while I wait. That's a lovely morning. Can't wait to get launched. Absolutely smashing. Might put the suntan cream on. Well, the old partner in crime turned up. Get her a couple of bits of toast, bless him. Well, now motoring out. Go to the north again, same as we did yesterday. Go to the old deep water. See all that load of cormorants off here, all sitting on the back of the sandbank. They're obviously eating a sprats or heron fry. It's actually a lovely day. It's a better day than yesterday. They look a bit of ripple behind us, but that's just where the bank meet the deep water. Absolutely fantastic though. Couldn't ask for a better day. Well, we're now going over the edge of the bank. That's lovely and calm in here. And when you go over the look, you can see behind us, it's flat as a sheet of Formica. And now we go over the edge of the bank and I get a bit ripply and horrible. To be honest, I think I'll even ease down a bit. There's a bit of white water, that's like Basque country. Hey! You gotta go slowly. You gotta go slowly with this bit, it's a bit lumpy. As the old chap just found out, was wet, did you?
There's his cat for a minute.
Just the other way of these quick ripples and we'll open up again. That's the edge of the bank that is, that go up to about 20 foot deep and then come down into like 60 foot of water. That's all like hell. Right out of the way of that. We'll keep on plodding. Well, there's no time to get ready. Trusty net shoot. Remember, pellets to the north. Put it over the level of the boat up. I'll put the down first. A bit like we planned and know what we're doing, doesn't it? There's some fish here. There seem to be a bit more up in the water but less down in the water, isn't there? That's them all tied on. There's no time to shoot. You head for them boys, right, yeah. slightly good. That's it. Cut the engine out. That's them all shot away. Lovely job. Now just to put the tizzard on and hang on. Well, them fish are here again. You can see them all coming through, rows and rows of them. Let's hope we get if they lift a little bit higher. There's certainly plenty of fish here, no shortage. Well, that wind didn't quite as easy as yesterday. That's blowing southerly today, so that's pushing the end of the gear round, so it ain't fishing that great. Because obviously yesterday that was a good southwesterly breeze and that pushed the boat out and kept the gear straight, but we've gone a bit of a horseshoe shape today, but we didn't want that many fish. Like 50 stun yesterday was perfect really. And obviously it'll be on a Thursday market, so you don't want too many on a Thursday market or you get bugger all for them. You see how taste the water tower there. What a lovely day on Winterton Beach. The fishermen can't go off Winterton Beach at the minute because there's so many seals popping. That's like a carpet of seals all over the beach. Thousands and thousands of them. Bloody things. And there's everyone trying to save them. Well, I don't want to see them get wiped out or nothing, but why do you need all these people saving them when they're gone from 500 in 10-mile radius to about 12, 14, 15,000 in 12-mile radius? They don't need saving, they're doing perfectly well on their own, aren't they? But that's do-gooders always got to be involved and cute and fluffy things, isn't it? Well, we'll now just have a little look on, see if there's anything in them. They ain't fishing particularly well now, they've gone a bit round with the tide. I think I've got about 22 of them originally. Let's have a little look.
Not as many as the prawn pots.
I ain't give up them prawn pots yet. The problem is fishing for prawns and herring fishing sort of at the same time, isn't it? I'm going to make some more of them prawn pots. I'm going to change the design slightly. Good pull. Let's see if there is any. I'm open to. Oh, there's one. Put the bucket away. Ain't as many as yesterday, is there? There you there. Torn badly. Them big ones do them. Now look, as many as there were yesterday, is there? Put them back to the side, look. Yeah, I saved it. That's a stonker too. What was that? Well, we're drifting as far as we did yesterday, and there's nowhere near as many, is there? I'll leave them out a bit longer. want a few just to pay for petrol coming all the way out here. What's going on? If you can see it behind us, that's the first seal we've seen. You can hear the seals on the beach howling like they do when they're popping, that sort of thing, in breeding season. There's loads on the beach at the minute. Well, she got one off here. They ain't going in the gear though, so it must be, there's obviously tons of air in here, isn't there? Oh, we'll have to get ready to haul in a minute. Getting that way. I was a bit premature then with the older choke. That's better. That choke on, that get a bit smuggy. I'm in too far away from one of the boys, so we better haul. Well, the little look on said there weren't as much as yesterday. Time will tell. There weren't many in that gill. Wouldn't pull them out of the water till the old chap's untied it, because with them 3Z nets, the herring do fall out easy. So if you pull the herring out of the water, just be bobbing around like that, wouldn't he? While I'm here, I might as well tie up the rope. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Stand back a bit. There ain't as many as yesterday, is there? Nowhere near, is there? Oh, is that thickened up now, isn't he? There was half as many as yesterday, isn't there? Bloody hell, that's disappointing. Don't even say it. Oh, I'm a bit disappointed today. Well, look, just as many on the plot, didn't there? Started thickening up, didn't they? They started to thicken up a bit.
Yeah, do that.
Thickened up now, haven't they? We must have been holding that end up, mustn't we? Do you think? Yeah, I think that wind must have been holding that end up, mustn't we? Maybe you should have left them and just let them go, maybe. Not hang on the end of them.
The other end, perhaps.
Yeah. Definitely thicker now, aren't they? They didn't have any little ones, they seem to be all big ones today, don't they? Notice that?
A number of big ones falling out.
What's that?
A number of big ones falling out.
Cracking there and some of them, aren't they? Get how many do you want for a Thursday market?
Yeah.
Probably enough, really, do you think?
Yeah.
Even this bit, I don't know as thick as they were yesterday, do you? Still getting thicker all the time, isn't they? Isn't they?
That's it.
Yeah, they're thick now, aren't they? So that they get thin. peace and quiet. Oh,
Whaling seal.
whale and seals in seals. Oh, yeah, I get it. After all that whale talk the other week, you never know. And that's it, all. Well, I don't think there's quite as many as yesterday. There's a few there. Probably got about 25 still, I reckon. About half as many as yesterday. Don't know why, there look plenty of fish on the sounder, but that's how it's go. But some of them are and stunk on bloody great things. They're cracking fish, but I don't know why, it just didn't seem to lift as well. Well, the sounder said they did. But at least we got our food. It's better than nothing. Time to go home. That'd be lovely, innit? Well, it's now time we went ashore. Not a huge amount of fish, but better than nothing. So go fishing for you. Here we go. I don't go too fast, a bit of shingle at the moment. Got a lot of shingle there, and you hit that hard and you know about it. That chuck you through the front of the boat. Them old gunnels are quite tall on them tactiles. Us little short buggers like me and the old man, like 5'7", that squashy goolies climbing out of it. That was a good walk up to the high water mark today. The old swell the other day, cut the beach right away, so yeah, is what it is. Oh, that looked like the mark yesterday. We tried to reverse the trailer down this lump. Well, that's time to go pull the old boy out. I can't reverse down the slope as I found out yesterday because the trailer digging the sand. That's too steep. Whee! Lovely smashing day though, really fabulous. The old boy's just putting the old rope on. Ready? Pull up a bit, then drop back so there's some slack there so you can put the balls onto it. Perfect. Oh. Let me just pull it just enough until we see the bilges. There they are. Then the old chap unhook. Lift up the hydraulics a bit. Keep it straight as you can. A bit more on the hydraulics. Job's a good one. Good wonder, so the boot just started to lift. Lovely job. Now it's time to winch the boot on. Watch your fingers. Here she comes, now being winched on. But before you jump out of the cab, always put the hydraulics down, because when you boot put on the trailer, your hydraulics won't go down if you leave them up. Steep angle to the beach, so the arse end of the boat is still running on the buffs, but this end will soon drop onto the bilges on the bunks on the trailer. That's all on, just got a little bit further to pull her up, so I can put the chains on. Well, that's the boat all chained on, tied on, ready to rock. The old man's happy with his bucket of water. Time to drive up the beach and clean him errand. There isn't a lot, but he still need cleaning. Back up the beach and now driving on the car park. Look at the old sheds having a paint up. The cleaning and the paint up, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely been pressure washed. You see all the paint around the edges coming off. Thought they're going to paint it again in this weather. You got a bit cold painting. There you go. Time to start cleaning the through Aaron. Rinse them in here today. Start getting through spent, Aaron. It's quite easy on well, yeah. the other day. Take the lid headline then. You got the top one. Well, them heron I saw that sort of wilder fish, they were cracking heron. They didn't have hardly any scales on them. Like they've been for a net or something like that. But well.
Oh, beautiful.
Can you tell how big they are? Yeah.
What's the shape? That's the shape probably. This small one's pretty good.
Oh, them ones out on there. Wilder fish were doing them at 3 quid, and they give it crack down. You can tell, look at that size of them. Got a bit things, isn't it?
What tea?
Well, I'm waiting for your tea, we'll put it down there. One of the big ones fall out, didn't they?
Yeah, not them fall out. They hit before they hit the water.
Think so?
See them. Standard that one in couldn't be.
I might change these next, I might put 2 Zs in next year.
It's a many big ones, always it.
You think so? What's that? Why should you get less? You waste it on plasts and stuff. Look at the size of that heron. It's like Moby Dick. You get gutted about when you get them. See what I mean? Come back off, right then, burn it in. You get what going into that ball, it's got a fairly good swing back, isn't it? You drifted twice as far as you did yesterday.
That's about the distance you go. Or in that's a bit heavy, can't be in it. And then fish are lifting.
Well, look, plenty of fish there when they were lifting them, didn't there?
Yeah, there's a yesterday.
They lifted them liquid round with the tide before. That wind didn't help with it. Maybe you should have just left them and just gone along without being tied on the end like me. Well, not a huge amount after we cleaned 4 boxes, 2 selected large and 2 normal heron. But them selected large are cracking heron. The size of them, they're lovely. Put the old plastics on it. The plastic on them so it doesn't dry out. Now we'll leave them for a minute or 2 to drain, then we'll put some ice on them and put them in the chill. And that's our 4 boxes all put to bed for the night. Ready for the auction tomorrow morning. Let's hope they make the food quid, eh?
Take it easy.
Well, it's a myriad of boats tonight. There's a couple of welkers unlanding and stocking up on stuff. There's several boats in the deep water mooring, and there's a alley cats there from the offshore. It's a busy old night, isn't it? Okay then, cheers for watching, boys and girls. See you another time. Bye.